CCTV Camera World is proud to provide support for products purchased from our website. If you purchased your product from another vendor, please contact the vendor you purchased from for further assistance.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to modify or change the Wi-Fi channel that your Wi-Fi NVR is broadcasting if you're having issues with your cameras connecting, or if you're having issues where your cameras are dropping intermittently. This is usually due to the fact that when Wi-Fi is broadcast, it uses a channel, and if you're in a residential area or a commercial area with a lot of Wi-Fi networks, those Wi-Fi networks are often competing for bandwidth or for the frequency that the radio is on. It's almost like having an FM radio with a radio station, and if you're traveling between cities, sometimes those radio stations use the same frequencies, and you may hear crosstalk between those two frequencies. When there's crosstalk for wireless devices or Wi-Fi devices, it may cause intermittent connection issues or cause those cameras to drop entirely. So to fix that, again, we're going to go into the NVR and set it to a specific channel and show those channels. Now, if you're a more advanced user, you can also use a software on your laptop computer to do what's called a Wi-Fi site survey to look for the most open channel, because most devices are going to use either channel 1, 6, or 11, and you could choose a channel that's in between those channels rather than using those most common channels. In order to do that, we're going to first go to Main Menu by right-clicking and clicking Main Menu. Then we're going to log into the admin user using the graphical user password. And then to get to the channel selection, we need to go under the Network menu, under the Wi-Fi AP tab here. So if you're on the TCP/IP tab by default, you do need to go down and navigate to the Wi-Fi AP tab in the network settings. And then here we see the Wi-Fi network is enabled. Here's its SSID, its encryption type, password, and then last but not least, we have the select channel option. Now, like I mentioned, it's on auto, so it's likely selected channel 1, 6, or 11, depending on the networks around it, but sometimes the algorithm is not good at picking the right channel, or like I said earlier, there's too many channels being used by all the various Wi-Fi networks around you, so you do need to find and select the most open channel. So you could choose anywhere from 7, 8, 9, 10, or 2, 3, 4, 5, as those are less commonly used than 1, 6, and 11. But if you don't have many Wi-Fi networks nearby, then 11 or 1 are usually the best choice. So just for the sake of simplicity, I am going to select channel 11 and then click Apply. So your cameras may drop when the access point actually changes channels, just due to them needing to reconnect to that Wi-Fi. And what you may need to do for your cameras and NVR is actually go ahead and do a reboot. So after changing the channel, a reboot is recommended just so that the cameras and NVR can both sync up back to one another. And then I'm going to right click to get out of that menu and right click again just to show you that you can right click into the menu. And then there is a wireless pairing option. So let's say your cameras drop after changing the channel. And you've rebooted the NVR and maybe even unplugged your cameras and plugged them back into power, and they still don't show back up. And then you may need to come back to the grid screen and right click and click the wireless pairing option, and then let it count down for the 2 minutes, or once again reboot your NVR and cameras to make sure that they resync with one another on the new channel. Last but not least, I will also show you how to check the firmware version of your NVR just to make sure that you have those channels in there. So you can right click, go to Main Menu, and then instead of going into the network settings, we're going to go to Operation at the top right hand side, click that, and then go in the Information tab, and you'll see that your build date is here. So you're going to want to have something in 2024 so that you have those channels 1 through 11 show up on your NVR, and it lets you select those channels. In areas where there's not a lot of Wi-Fi, again, you can come in here and make sure that it's set to auto, click Apply, and then it should choose the best channel. But like I said earlier, you may want to do a Wi-Fi survey on your computer just to make sure and check which channel is the most open. Hopefully this video helps you set your wireless channel on your Wi-Fi NVR for the best performance. Thank you for watching.
If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.